So Donald Trump is in the news once again. It feels like there hasn't been a day without something coming from him or his staff or just anything revolving around this guy. And I honestly think that he wouldn't have it any other way. And so today is very interesting because last night, I'm recording this on a Monday, last night he posted an image of himself that was controversial on both sides of the political aisle for slightly different reasons. And so I want to go ahead and show you exactly what he posted here. This is from X, but it was basically a X account that posts his truth socials as they appear. And so you can see here the image that he has. He's wearing a red kind of over robe thing. He has the white robe. He has light coming from his hands. He's touching a man in a hospital bed. There are people who are looking around, and you know, there's the American flag. There's bald eagles. There's the Statue of Liberty even back there. And so he posted this, no caption, no explanation, which isn't exactly uncommon for him. There's a lot of times where he'll post these images of himself, you know, whether that's fighting in wars or dropping bombs or doing whatever the case. Like there's a lot of this kind of imagery stuff that he'll post. And, you know, it's not uncommon for him to do that, especially to not explain it. This one, however, feels like there should have been an explanation, at least a little bit. And so rightfully so, people were looking at him and saying, hey, what is this all about? What are you doing? As a matter of fact, I went to Truth Social. I have a Truth Social account. And I went to Truth Social and looked at the comments underneath. And I mean, the people who are on Truth Social are your main supporters. They are your people, right? And I was looking and people were really upset. Hey, you're not Jesus. What are you doing? Take this post down. It was pretty controversial. Now, you had people on the left side of the aisle that were trying to say, oh, look at him co-opting Christianity again. And is he really a Christian and all of this stuff? And so you had people who were upset for that reason. Then you had people on the right who were upset because they felt like it was super disrespectful. Some were even calling it blasphemous. And this was by a lot of people. I mean, obviously people who have kind of started to shift away from the MAGA movement a little bit. But you had Marjorie Taylor Greene, Allie Beth Stuckey was another one that made a comment on it. I don't know if Tucker talked about it or not, but I'm sure he did. So anyway, there's a lot that people were, you know, what is this about? Because, you know, Donald Trump posting on Truth Social, it can be random, it can be wild, it can be crazy. There was a lot of reaction to this. And so actually today, and then again, I'm recording on a Monday. So this morning, somebody asked him, a reporter asked him, hey, what was this image about? Can you talk us through? Did you post it? Was it somebody on your staff, somebody on your team? Were you trying to depict yourself as Jesus? And I want to show you his response here because I do think it is important here. So let's take a look.
Did you post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ?
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor, and had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support. And only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, how did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better, and I do make people better. I make people a lot better.
I mean, like, is it really that crazy to look at that image and have that question? Like, is it really that crazy? Now, I'm not saying that there's not people who try to read too much into what he posts or what he says and make comments about it. But you are the president, so people have a right to kind of look at that stuff and try to figure out what's going on here. But to dismiss it as, oh man, I don't even know how the radical left media was able to spin that. I don't even know where they got that from. Like, really? Like, we all saw it and we all looked at the picture and we can see what it is. And like, this is not the excuse that you need to be given right now. If anything, man, just own it. Just take it on. Just be like, yeah, you know, I did. Now, I'm not saying that he's saying that he's Jesus, but, you know, just to be able to own it a little bit, I feel like builds a little bit of credibility in these things, because to look at it and be like, well, I don't even know how people got off on that. And if you think that that was what that was, then you're part of the radical left. Like, no, man. Like, we saw what we saw, right? We're getting into the territory here of, you know, what you see is not really what you see, and what you hear is not really what you, like, we're getting into that territory right now, and I don't like it. And, you know, I think we have to really take this stuff serious, because this is not just fun and games. This is not just joking. This is not just a mistake. As of right now, it seems like it's still on his Truth Social account. And so, you know, I would love to be able to see him delete the post, to be able to give an explanation that's actually real, something that isn't something this, I mean, dismissive is really what it feels like. And I don't know. I felt disrespected by it as a Christian. I felt like it was super inappropriate. And I wish that he would take it down and kind of own it. But this is not owning it. That response today is not really owning it to me. And I have an issue with that. And so let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you thought when you saw the image, whether you are a Christian or not, whether you're on the left or the right. I would be so interested to hear your comments on all of this stuff happening. Please let me know in the comments. Can't wait to see you in the next video. God bless.